This thing could go on for a while, y'all. I know Trump is saying he wants to wrap it up. Epic Fury is coming to an end, but meanwhile, Hegseth is saying pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. But the bigger thing is the Iranians are saying, we don't give a damn how y'all feel. We're in this. You started it. Come get it. They just ramped up their missiles. They doubled the size of them, basically. It's going to cost more to intercept. It's going to be harder to intercept. They're not going away. People are talking about sleeper cells being activated in the U.S. I wouldn't doubt it. They're not going away. And then we keep talking about they better get the right one to replace the last one. And if they don't, that one's going to be gone too. What a threat. What a very dangerous threat against a group that already said, we don't care. We in this. Bring it. All of it. They're mad. You killed their leader. You killed the new leader's wife. These people that you so-called freeing are looking at you like the biggest terrorist in the world now. Destroying their country. Murdering their children. And claiming you're trying to help. So this big old country with all these people in it and all these soldiers that have already pledged their allegiance a long time ago now have however many more people joining in on the fight, realistically. We bit off more than we can chew. I'm not saying we can't fight it, but I'm saying we're going to have to put a lot more skin in the fight. We're going to lose lives. This thing might hit the U.S. streets too, in some form. The Iranian leaders are pissed. They trusted the U.S. a couple of times. And we played them. Trump was up there with that New York slick shit. Even this attack happened after they made an agreement to figure some shit out. So at this point, the Iranians literally are saying, what Bush say? Fool me twice. La la la, we're not hearing you. Boom, boom. So how is it going to be over quick? When you want a total surrender from a group that's not hearing you. Not my words, not my opinion. This is straight from the Iranians. They are fighting, whether we like it or not. Unless we end the war, period. No peace talks, no playing games, no meeting at the tables, because we fucked that up. Until then, this is war. Now, how they gonna work that out with Congress, since they got us in one with no approval, which is why they don't want to say it is, but they keep saying it is because it is. It's exhausting, I know. This might take a while. Let me show you what fueled this rant. Here's the news. I'll see you in the comments. Beautiful people.
We negotiated with them last year, in last June, and they attacked us in the middle of negotiations. And again this year, they tried to convince us that this time is different. They promised us that they don't have any intention to attack us. And they wanted to resolve Iran's nuclear question peacefully and to find a negotiated solution, and we finally accepted. But again, after 3 rounds of negotiation, and after the American team in the negotiation, said itself that we made a big progress, still they decided to attack us. So I don't think, talking with Americans anymore would be, on our agenda anymore.
Is your side seeking, or will you seek, a ceasefire with the United States at this point in time, and with Israel?
I don't see any room for diplomacy anymore, because Donald Trump has been deceiving others and not keeping with his promises. And we experienced it in 2 times of negotiations, that while we were engaged in negotiation, they struck us.
Iran has a new supreme leader. What does that mean for your military effort and the confrontation with the United States and Israel?
That means the system is quite functioning.
U.S. President Donald Trump has demanded complete surrender by Iran. What is your response to that?
As a professor of psychology, I would like to say that Donald Trump is quite illiterate with the Iranian culture and the personality of Iranians, which is the product of 500 years of civilization and rich heritage, strengthened by Shia doctrine as well as Islamic mysticism.
So the United States says it's drastically degraded the Iranian military, the capabilities as far as missiles is concerned, drones is concerned. How much longer can you do this?
That is one of the false narratives that the United States government is producing. Iranian military is quite strong, as you see, because they have the motivation, they have the arms that they need, which are produced in Iran. As a matter of fact, we are not dependent on any other country for weapons and arms.
What does the fact that Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei is now the supreme leader mean for all this? Does that mean that the structure of the military and the supreme leadership are as one going forward and ready to prosecute this war for as long as it takes?
Yeah, exactly.
President Trump said he wanted to have a say in the new leadership of Iran, and he has also said that he doesn't think very highly of Iran's new supreme leader. What's your answer to that?
That is not his business. Iranians are, mature enough to do their job. As you see in this election of Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei, they proved that. The Iranian system is quite functioning, and this has been foreseen in the Iranian constitution. And therefore, it is functioning very well. And that's not the business of Donald Trump or any other person to intervene in Iranian internal affairs.
Do you believe that in the future you would be able to speak to the Americans again at some point?
I don't think so. Unless there will be a guarantee that Americans and Israelis would not dare to strike Iran again.